Let's motivate you. So this podcast is all about motivation. So it's a little bit different. I'm not supplying any information. I'm just giving you a bit of a motivational speech. All right, guys. So you can all do this. If you're launching a product or you're launching a course or a membership or any of these sort of things, and you're saying to yourself, it's all too much for me. Okay, a lot of you might be saying that. A lot of you might already be on the road and you realise that there's quite a bit of work to do, but you're managing, you're getting by. So I want to say to you, well done. Well done for thinking about it even if you haven't started. Well done for making a decision. Now is implementation and consistency, but don't make it too hard for yourself. Just break it down into stages. Get your website done. If you're launching a product, get your product done, prototyping and testing. If you're launching a course, do exactly the same. Once it's all been tested and you've got a little group of users through it, you're ready to go. All you need to do then is set up a marketing campaign. Guys, you can do this. You can be successful and make money through any of the projects that you're thinking about doing. It's really important not to get down and not to think, oh, I haven't got enough time to do that. You need to be setting yourself some time aside. You can do this. Everybody can do this. You can wake up half an hour early, put half an hour in every day. There's no excuses. We can just do this. Remember, this is for you. So guys, be positive, be energetic, be happy with what you're doing. If you're doing this, all of you are probably really excited by it, especially when you first started. Now, be careful because that excitement will wane. That's for sure, because you'll be excited about the project and then it can then become a bit of a job or a chore. You need to make sure that you're bringing that excitement every time that you are working on your project. Okay. So a lot of you might already be working in 9-to-5 jobs and you might come home and just be really tired and these kind of things. But, you know, that's fine. That's okay. But just set that time aside and make sure that time is a happy time for you. Almost turn it into a hobby. So you're enjoying this learning, this road, this route to success. If you can maintain that, and you should be, because it's something you love to do. I'm hoping it's something that you love, even if it's a product that you've designed. You did that. Even if it's a course that you're going to teach, you did that. You know, it's all down to you. You are already successful with taking the first step to make a decision to do it in the first place. Remember, most people will think they can do it and then they stop. This is the reason most course creators and product launchers don't do it at all. They just stop at that initial fence. And the reason being overwhelm. They're overwhelmed. They're also afraid of failure. My philosophy behind failure is the most important thing that you can have in life. Okay. Now, obviously, you know, we've got love and all those sort of things, which are pretty important, but failure makes us develop. It will push us forwards because we won't do it again. We have information to pass on to others. So look at failure as a positive. If you've got a bad review, fantastic. Bad review. What have they written? Let's have a little communication with that person. Find out what I'm doing wrong, what I need to improve on, what I need to improve on. Turn it into a positive. So you want to be looking at the glass as half full and not half empty. Bring that to the table every time you're getting started into your projects. Okay, bring that to the table, half full, not half empty. If someone comes to you and gives you a comment, negative comment about something, it's a half empty glass sort of response to you. Find out why. Turn them around and make them feel that the glass is half full. Okay? Fill it up for them. So guys, motivation here You move forward. You're doing well. You can do this. I promise you, if you stick with this, you can be successful. You'll have hurdles along the way, but look at them, laugh them off, and move forwards. Do not get depressed about this stuff. It's not worth it. Okay? Just move forwards. Try not to invest too much money. Certainly, just like gambling, you shouldn't invest what you can't afford. Okay? Because that's a serious issue. Okay, that's a serious issue. You're investing something and you haven't got the money to pay for your rent or your mortgage. That's a serious issue. Do not invest money that you cannot afford. Make the money first, put it in there when you need to. Okay, this is really important because if you get on the track of not being able to afford it, it's a spiral going down. We don't want to do that. We want to go up. So what are we going to do? We're going to make sure that we can do most of the stuff on our own without paying other people to do it. And it's all quite simple. We can put the framework together. We can build the site. We can do all these things. There's lots of software out there, such as Zenler, to be able to quickly build courses and sites really, really quickly for very little money. In fact, we've got a free plan. It's free. You can try it out. You can get it. You can get motivated, super excited to create your first course or membership. And I'm sure there's lots of other sites where you can sell things that take a commission, and that's fine. You've got places like Etsy. You can put your products up there. And then when you get big, you can turn it into a proper shop and get someone to actually do it for you because you're making so much money by that stage. So you don't need to invest a lot. If it's administration work and those sort of things, just handle it yourself. Learn your business. You don't want to be handing your business over at an early stage. And then later on, when you come to take it over or give it to someone else, you don't know what's happened. You don't know how they've done it. If you're learning the basics yourself until you become a little bit successful, then you can pass it over to someone else. The benefits of you doing it yourself is you know how long it takes you to do it. Okay? So if you're writing copy and it takes you an hour and your VA is charging you 4 hours, you're like, well, hold on a minute. That shouldn't take 4 hours. I know I was doing this myself. These are things that you should be asking. I do everything myself. I try everything myself so that I know how hard it is or how long it takes me. And if I hire a professional to do it for me and they're taking longer, I'm like, hold on, I'm not even a professional and I was doing it faster than you. So these are things that you can throw back at people. So by doing it yourself, you really are doing yourself a justice here. It is your business. You control it. You are the controller of your business. Look at Zenler, for instance. Rakesh knows everything that's going on. He knows how much time people spend on everything that's going on. He knows because he's done it all himself. Okay. So this is what you should be looking for. And you should be moving forwards because you can do this. I've mentioned this probably 4, 5, 6 times, but you can. You really can. You can do this and you can do it easily. And when you look back, you'll go, why was I so fearful in the first place? This is actually really easy. And it's always the same way. How many times have you gone to an interview and been butterflies in the stomach, all these things, and then you had the interview and you've come out going, whoa, that was all right. As long as you know your business, nothing's a problem. You're teaching it, or you've put the product together. You know it inside out. So you're the best person to talk about what you're doing. So be positive. Be mindful that it is exciting for you. It's a positive, half full product or course that you're launching. You can do this, guys. So hopefully that's mega motivated you to move forwards with what you're trying to achieve. Now, if you love this post and it has motivated you and it's really pushed you to go forwards, please either like us or just share a comment or just give us a thumbs up, because we love to motivate everybody and we want to make sure that they are successful, and you will be successful. You can do this. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast from us at Zenler.